We are not going to entertain legal representation from Binance. As a U.S. federal agent, Tigran Gambaryan helped lead landmark investigations. Now, look at him. He has become the target himself of a federal crypto crackdown. He and his executive have been detained for weeks in Nigeria. Did Binance take advantage of a struggling economy, making themselves fall into the pit? Let's find out. A Nigerian parliamentary committee is calling for the arrest of Binance's executives for allegedly enabling a slew of financial crimes on their platform. In his years as a U.S. federal agent, Tigran Gambaryan helped to lead landmark investigations that took down cryptocurrency thieves and money launderers, dark web drug dealers, and even crypto-funded child exploitation networks. Now, in his post-government role at the cryptocurrency exchange Binance, he has become the target himself of a very different sort of federal crypto crackdown. For the past 2 weeks, he and his finance executive have been detained against their will by Nigerian officials. The House Committee on Financial Crimes has announced plans to recommend that Congress invoke the power to subpoena the crypto exchange's executives after they failed to appear before the committee voluntarily. The company's leadership was originally called to Congress in response to allegations from the Empowerment for Unemployed Youths and Niger Delta Youth's Council, which included terrorist financing, money laundering, and tax evasion. Binance opted to send legal representation instead, much to the committee's disappointment. Since February 26th, Gambaryan, who now leads Binance's criminal investigations team, and Nadeem Anjarwalla, Binance's Kenya-based regional manager for Africa, have been stripped of their passports and held in confinement at a government property in the Nigerian capital of Abuja. Neither has been informed of any criminal charge against them, according to their families. Instead, the two men appear to have been swept up in Nigeria's broad actions to ban cryptocurrency exchanges amid a drastic devaluation of the country's national currency. Says Gambaryan's wife, Yuki Gambaryan, "There's no definite answer for anything. How's he doing? What's going to happen to him? When he's coming back? And not knowing that is killing me." Gambaryan has been visited by a U.S. State Department official and Anjarwalla, by a representative of the UK Foreign Office, their families say, but Nigerian government guards have also remained present in those meetings, preventing them from speaking privately. At one point last week, the two men were transferred to a local hospital after Anjarwalla fell ill. His exact symptoms were unclear, but possibly indicated malaria, according to his wife. He has since recovered, however, and the two men were returned to the Nigerian government house. Gambaryan's high-profile recruitment to lead Binance's investigations team in 2021 was widely regarded as an effort to clean up the exchange's flows of dirty money, better comply with regulations, and more closely cooperate with law enforcement. In late November of last year, Binance agreed to a plea deal with American prosecutors in which it would pay a record $4.3 billion settlement for alleged money laundering and submit to intense ongoing scrutiny from U.S. regulators. From 2014 to 2017 alone, for instance, Gambaryan led the investigation into two corrupt federal agents who stole cryptocurrency from the Silk Road dark web drug market and sold law enforcement intel to its creator, working to track down 650,000 bitcoins stolen from the Mt. Gox exchange, helped develop a crypto tracing technique to find the server running the massive Alphabet crime market, and had a hand in the takedown of the Welcome to Video crypto-based child sexual abuse materials network. In his years at IRS-CI, Gambaryan was a top-notch agent of the highest integrity, according to Will Frenson, a former prosecutor who worked closely with Gambaryan. How have the tables changed now? The cases he was involved in are a who's who of the biggest crypto cases of that time, says Frenson. He was innovative in investigating things in ways that very few people in the country had figured out, and incredibly selfless, in terms of who got credit. I don't think anyone had a bigger impact on these types of investigations. That means Binance's recent profits were blood money undermined through the economic turmoil in Nigeria. Anjarwalla, an Oxford and Stanford-educated government affairs specialist for Binance, joined the crypto company a year ago. His wife, Eli Anjarwalla, writes in a statement that he's a middle management employee of finance with no decision-making authority. She adds that Anjarwalla, a Muslim, is being held during Ramadan, and that their baby will reach his first birthday next week. Nadeem is a loving husband and father. He is my best friend, she says. All I want is for Nadeem to be allowed to come back home to us. Recently, Bayo Onanuga, a special advisor to Tinubu, said Binance was blatantly setting the exchange rate for Nigeria.
The leadership of Binance to be arrested and be brought to this committee.
And hijacking the central bank's role as the currency rate setter. What do you think about the allegations against Beyonce? Should they be punished? Comment your thoughts and share the video. For more finance-related current events like the video, ring the bell icon.